Thank you.
It was nice and soft. It was good. You want to go say hi to Dad?
No. Yes, it's a hedgehog. She's only 6 months old. She's so cute. Coming out.
Hey, well, welcome everyone to this historical evening. My name is Angel Rios, Director with Parks, Recreation, Neighborhood Services, and we're just so excited about tonight and this with the unveiling of our new ride, our new attraction. This has been a monumental year for Happy Hollow since we reinvested and really renovated this park back in 2010. Every consecutive year since then, we've grown in attendance, we've grown in membership, and this past year specifically, we've broken all attendance and membership records. So thank you, and thank you for that. It starts with just purchasing the ride, and this ride, I don't know if you know, but it came from Italy. So purchasing a ride from Italy is a little tougher than purchasing one from somewhere else in the United States. So for that, we'd like to thank Jennifer Chang for helping us acquire this ride. From Public Works and our Parks and Rec staff, there's Rodney Rapson, Engineer Eric Chen, Dominic Honorado, Shoko Huang, and Nicole Burnham. Then you got to build it. Once you have it, then you got to construct it and install it. So our contractor, Mark Tucker, and his field manager, Stan Dinges, for meeting every schedule challenge we threw their way, and there was a lot of scheduling challenges we threw their way. And to our Happy Hollow Park and Zoo staff, specifically Julio Serrano, Mario Day, Kirsten McCormick, really for working tirelessly to get the ride up and running. The staff training done and coordinating the myriad of certifications that we need in order to operate this ride safely. And of course our park maintenance staff for getting the ride area in tip-top shape. We had to do some preliminary work to kind of just make sure it fit perfectly, and they did a heck of a job with that. Our city mechanics, Stephen Brazil, Gary Rez, Paulo Dutra, Robert Canadio, Stephen Brazil. These are really the unsung heroes of Happy Hollow Park and Zoo, and really the backbone of, we have a lot of fun here, but these are the behind the scenes people that just make sure everything is working properly. So thank you to all of them. And a special thanks to our Happy Hollow Park and Zoo marketing team, Vanessa, Willie, and Justin. A great job in terms of telling the story. And last but not least, also our partnership with the Happy Hollow Park and Zoo Foundation, led by Heather Lerner. They do some amazing work in terms of telling our story, and they're great partners. And we just thank you so much, Heather, and the whole foundation. So with that, let me turn this over to our mayor, Sam Liccardo.
Well, good evening. Welcome to the first park and zoo in the United States of America with domesticated flying dragons. That's pretty cool, huh? Right on. That's how we roll in San Jose. I just wanted to say thanks everyone for coming here. I suspect virtually everyone who is here had something to do in some way with making this happen. I hear from them every day, our residents, particularly the short ones, how much they love coming to Happy Hollow, because this is a fantastic experience, and we can see it in the growing attendance every single year. This is fantastic.
Thank you, Mayor. And I also see one other very important person in the crowd here that was also instrumental in making this happen, and she recently retired, so we miss her. That's Gina Anning, who used to run the park here. So our next speaker is Councilmember Tam Nguyen, and Councilmember Nguyen provides leadership in this council district, and so Happy Hollow resides in his district. And so with that, let me introduce Councilmember Tam Nguyen.
Welcome to District 7. You can be happy, but I'm the luckiest guy in town because you did all the hard work and I get to welcome you. With that, I thank you. Thank you, the appropriate dragon dance team. And today, before we announce the opening of the Dragonflies, I would like to say a few words to thank all the leadership, all the hard work. Can you imagine this park here, thanks to your good work, we are welcoming almost 500,000 visitors a year and growing. One of the best, the most appreciated park in Northern California. So we want to keep it that way. And I, as a proud member of District 7, more than just welcome you, I will work harder to follow your footsteps. Let me put it that way.
Let me introduce former Vice Mayor Madison Nguyen.
Thank you so much, Angel, and of course, thank you, Mayor Liccardo, Councilmember Nguyen, for those kind words. I am just so happy, so proud to be here today. We started having the first conversation. I had this conversation with my good friend Heather Lerner, who is the awesome executive director of the Happy Hollow Foundation. Several years ago, when she came to me and said, Madison, since 2010, when we had the improvements, the renovation, we haven't had anything new at Happy Hollow, and there are millions of visitors coming to this place, this magical place, and so we need something new to entice more visitors. And so I said, what do you have in mind? And she said, what about a new ride? And so I said, sure, that sounds like a great idea. Let's get to work. And so from there, that's how this new magical ride came to being today. It's really from all the work, the wonderful work of Heather Lerner and of course her board under the leadership of Cindy Newberry and the entire board for your commitment to making sure that we do everything we can to make this place a very magical place for all the children in San Jose. I still remember several years ago when we came to the ribbon cutting of the Crooked House, when my daughter Olivia, who is here today, she was only 1 year old. And since then, this place has been magical for her. And so it's just such a, I'm a proud parent, obviously, to be able to come back today and, you know, brought her here with me to witness another addition to this magical place. And so, but I do wanted to share something. And I don't know if it's a coincidence or Heather knew about this. I don't think she did, but it's such a great coincidence I have to share with you. But my daughter was actually born in the year of the dragon. And so, can you imagine how proud I am to have a little bit of something to do with having this Dragonflies here, right, for a very long time. And so for that, I'm just so tremendously thankful, you know, for this ride. I'm sure, you know, it's going to be a magical place for every kid in this city, especially when we know that Mrs. Kelly, you know, wanted to provide a magical place with Happy Hollow Park and Zoo, as well as Kelly Park for all the children in San Jose and all the children that actually walk through this magical land. So thank you so much for being here today. Let's open up the ride.
All right, on three. 1, 2, 3.
All right, here we go.